Before we start talking about the Muppets, I just wanted to start things off with an introduction. Hi, my name's Holly. I'm 23 years old and I have fetal alcohol syndrome disorder, and I'm also autistic. A big thing for neurodivergents, and heck, even neurotypicals, are special interests. Now, what is a special interest? Well, you came to the right place. Special interest is when you have an intense focus in a singular topic or several topics. It can be all sorts of media, vehicles, animals, history, anything. That's a special interest. Understand? Cool. Let's get on with the video. To start off, I wasn't always a Muppets fan. In fact, at one point in my life, I was pretty terrified of them. They were like the uncanny valley to me. I couldn't look at them without wanting to bawl my eyes out. I was mainly scared of Miss Piggy. Now, you may be asking, why would you be scared of such an icon? I don't know. Ask younger me. But I just know I was scared of her and I didn't want anything to do with her or any of the Muppets. Until one day, I was spending the day at my Yaya's house, and I'm not sure how it came up, but I think I had told her I was scared of the Muppets. She probably thought I was crazy, rightfully so, and so she wanted to prove me wrong by showing me a Muppet Family Christmas. When watching that special for the first time, I had quickly come to the realization that the Muppets weren't scary at all. They were funny, loving, crazy, musical, and quirky. They were just like a family. That day forward, the Muppets had become my special interest. I wanted to know everything about them, about their origins, their start, and that meant researching their creator, Jim Henson. I remember getting books on Jim Henson out of my school library and just reading those books over and over again. I would talk about the Muppets so much to people that they would just get annoyed if I were to bring them up. It was at this time that the 2011 movie of the Muppets had come out. Me and my dad went to go see it in the theaters. If anyone has seen this movie, there's a part in the movie where the main character, Walter, gets so upset upon finding out the news that the Muppets were no more. He has an emotional breakdown and just starts screaming. Little me could not bear it, and I too ran out of the theater screaming and crying. I literally asked my dad this before I started filming just to make sure that I got this right and I wasn't just making this up. And he was like, yeah, you ran out of the theater screaming and crying. I couldn't take it. I can really identify with Walter, with how we always felt different compared to our peers and our intense love for the Muppets. The only thing that sets me and Walter as apart is that I cannot whistle. My special interest in the Muppets did not last long. I soon moved on to other interests. My Muppet special interest didn't come back until late last year. Since 2020, I had been dealing with really bad, mysterious health issues. None of the doctors could figure it out. I was in so much discomfort that there were times I wanted to end it all. Throughout 2023, I would go from special interest to special interest just as a means to cope. One day in this late summertime, I was looking through Disney Plus and saw Muppets Mayhem. I remembered being excited about the show when it was first announced, but I had completely forgotten about it when it had come out. So I put on the first episode and immediately it was taken back to my days as a child, just being in love with these characters. Except this time I was more so in love with the Muppet Band than just the main characters everybody knows and loves. That day forward, I was thrown back into my Muppet special interests. The Muppets, specifically the Electric Mayhem Band, were helping me cope during a really dark time in my life. If I was in pain, I'd look to the Muppets. If I was feeling down, I'd just put something Muppets related on. The music, the stories, and the way they are so accepting of others kept my spirits up. It was like my Yaya was helping guide me. In December of 2023, I had gotten brain surgery. I was in the hospital for a couple of days and my mom had stayed with me. I brought my Kermit stuffed animal and all I wanted to do was lay with him. I even had my mom read me Jerry Nelson's Wikipedia page to distract me from the pain in my head. The Muppets are a group of rats, pigs, frogs, bears, Muppety humans, whatevers, and so much more that have come together as a family regardless of their differences. The Muppets are a good example of found family. What humans lack, the Muppets most certainly have. Trust me, Muppets are way better than people. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope in some way you can relate to it and are comforted by it in some way. This is just the start of my story, and in the future I'm going to be coming out with a book detailing my life. So if you want to hear more about it, hit the like button and make sure you subscribe. See y'all later. Have a great day.